Oh, wait a minute. This one? Wait, no, wait. June 15th. What? Wait. Is that the date in game or? Because that's not the time right now. It's March. Okay, yeah, June 5th. Wait. Still not 100% certain if that's the right. If this is where we left off. Terribly sorry about this. I'm a little confuzzled. Hello, everybody. My name's Austin Tasus24, and welcome back to Shuffle Sundays. Maybe Saturdays. I don't know. I mean, it's currently Sunday when I'm recording this. I was initially thinking Saturday, but then I ran out of time and various other things. I won't get into it. But let us continue Shuffle. If there's any, and again, like I've said in the previous episodes, if there's any girl in particular you'd like me to go after, let me know in the comments below. I have two in mind. I'm gonna look up the second one's route. I shouldn't be right now. I'm gonna look it up before when we hit the next stopping point, or before, or at some point, and I'm gonna see if they're the decisions that determine how to take that route. I think there's a. It's not every girl, but like, I think there's a multiple girls ending maybe. So I might go after that too. I'm not sure. I don't remember all the endings. I plan on doing at least 2 to 3. And if no one chooses which girl they'd like me to go after, then obviously from the last time I chose Noreen. We're taking her out thus far, so let us continue. Suddenly the doorbell rang. Who can it be at this time? I was relaxing after dinner. It was too late for it to be Itsuki or Mayumi. They would have come earlier and called before they headed over. Honestly, today had been a bit much. I really just wanted to relax for the rest of the evening, if at all possible. That was weird. Excuse me. I don't think I got picked up, but if it did get picked up by the mic, excuse me. I'll go get the door. She headed out of the living room, her slippers going bwop, bwop, bwop against the floor. What the hell is that? That's really loud for a bwop, bwop, bwop from her slippers. But she immediately rushed back in a panic. It's the king of the gods and the king of the devils are here to greet us as new neighbors. Ah! Oh dear God. I don't remember the voices I gave them. Oh no, it's been too long. I think something to that effect. A very suave, sticking your chin out, muscular, very manly man. Now, shall we go for a drink first?
3杯だよ、しんちゃん。確か人間界では駆けつけ3杯とかいう風習があったはずだ。
And I absolutely do not remember his voice. Oh no. I wanted to go with Itsuki's, the kind of nerdy voice, but that's not right. Suave, devil may care. Mean 3 drinks, right? There's a custom called 3 cups for the latecomer, if I remember correctly. Father, I don't think that applies in this situation.
乾杯は杯を干すと書く。だっけ？
Was it to give cheers? Is it dry up your glass?
それもかなり違います。
That's totally wrong. As I became more aware of the sight unfolding in front of me, I slowly got the feeling that I was missing at least 10 pages of explanation. Before I knew it, the living room was already occupied and the mood completely transitioned to a celebratory mood. So does this mean the magic house is on both sides?
はい。神王様と魔王様だそうです。Yes, the king of the gods and the king of the devils are the ones who moved in.
When would this day stop throwing surprises at me? It felt like I was given the variety pack of surprises for the year. I was at a loss for words. My mind was completely blank. The magic houses! How our neighbors suddenly moved away and new houses were built overnight. All seem to make total sense now.
いや、ネリネちゃんの是非との頼みだったからね。この国のトップは協力的でいいよ。
Well, Nareen begged me to do so. The leaders of this country were very collaborative about it.
正面から睨み合うだけで大体 OK くれるもんな。
We get a...
頼みとあっちゃいかねえわけにはいかねえしな。
We get approved just by glaring at them directly. I am obligated to comply with Sia's requests, no matter what, after Hearing just a glimpse of that discussion gave me an impression that I should pretend I'd never heard anything for my own good. It brought a whole new meaning to the term monster parents.
とりあえず、学園でのご挨拶も済んだので、今度はお隣として改めてご挨拶に来ました。
Right, okay, I don't know why I was blanking on who that...
Anyway, we introduced ourselves as classmates at school. Now he wanted us to say hello to you.
Wait.
Say hello as your neighbors. この国には、引っ越しそばっていう風習があるってことだし。There's also a custom to give buckwheat noodles to new neighbors here, right?
もちろん私の手打ちだよ。
Mine are made by hand, naturally. Handmade.
お父様は料理が大得意なんです。Father is very skilled at cooking.
Buckwheat noodles handmade by a demon. Is that safe? Is that even allowed? I strongly had the feeling that being skilled at it or not didn't really matter.
でも驚きました。まさかお隣に引っ越してきてたのが、神王様と魔王様の家族だったなんて。ねえ、リンくん。But I'm surprised to think the king of devils, gods and devils are our neighbors now, right, Reen?
Well, my mind has been blown at least 3 times already. It's unbelievable that the king of the gods and the king of the devils are both living next to me. At that moment, I felt a violent shock shoot down my spine.
すれねえじゃねえかリンドロー。これから親子の杯交わそうってのに様はねえだろ様はよ。
Don't act so stiff, my boy! We're about to have a toast to our union! There's no need to address me as a king!
ショックだよ、ショックだね。いわゆる大ショックというやつだね。
It's truly shocking, truly shocking. It's what they call a big shock, wouldn't you say?
何かリンドロの家では実の親を様付けで呼ぶような風習でもあるのかい？
I say, is it a custom in your family to speak formally to your own parents, Reen?
リンちゃん、それはいけない。これから家族にもなろうという二人がそんな呼び方をしていては絶対に真の親子になんかなれはしない。
I am not okay with this. You're about to be part of our family. If you continue to address me like that, we'll never establish a true father and son relationship.
もっと気楽にしていいんだよ。父上でも親父でも、どっちか好きな方で呼んでくんな。
You should relax! Call me Dad! Or Pops! Whichever you'd prefer!
私のことはパパと呼んでごらん。
Call me Papa. Come on, try it. A dump truck with no brakes. That was a perfect metaphor to describe the situation. It was completely beyond my power to stop them. But if I didn't do anything, who knew what kind of trouble it would turn into? Should I try my best to stop them or avoid the situation, steer clear of a head-on
あ
collision?
あ、呼びにくければお父様でも構わんよ。
Well, if you want, you can call me Father. That's fine, too. Fine with me. I give up. There's no way I could put a stop to or avoid this
よし
issue.
リンドロ、飲むぞ。親
なお
子のちぎれの酒だ。
Now then, let's go drinking! A toast to our bond as father and son!
確か人間界には、お酒は20歳になってからという言葉が。
I feel like she said more than what's there.
Father.
なーに、めでたい席だよ、ネリネちゃん。野暮は言わないのが吉さ。
What? It's a joyous celebration, Narine. Best not to waste words. Even Narine's disapproving look was ineffective by that point.
さあ、リンちゃん。今夜は朝まで飲もうじゃないか。親子水入らずで。
Rin, we shall drink until the sun rises, speaking frank and honestly as a family should.
じゃあお継ぎしますね、おじさま。Here, let me pour you a glass. シアちゃんまで。
See it, you too.
私は継ぐだけだもん。全然大丈夫っす。I'm only serving it, don't worry. リン君、どうします？ Rin, what should we do?
What do you mean? Is there anything we even can do? This is by far the top 3 most absurd days of my life, and it seemed like it was never going to end. On that day, everything ordinary turned into extraordinary. So long, my ordinary life. And hello, my entirely strange future. Seemed the only way to get through it was just to accept things for what they were. I feel like that probably would have been a better stopping point
リン
for
君、
the last episode.
大丈夫ですか？
Although it was a bit long, I don't know. You'll have to let me know if you like longer or shorter episodes, too.
Rin, are you okay?
Huh? What?
いえ、昨日の夜はかなりお付き合いさせられてたようなので。It's just last night seemed like a very long night for you.
To be honest, I'm totally not okay. I was practically up all night listening to them talk. I was barely able to hold up my heavy head, but I still tied my shoelaces nonetheless. Both the kings had been bottomless pits.
もしなんだったら、体調も良くないみたいですし、休んでも。Well, if you wanted, it seemed like you need to take the day off.
Kaidi seemed very concerned as she looked into my face. Without a doubt, I could tell things were only going to be more of a pain in the neck. Although people would be forced to get over it, I knew with my luck a far worse situation than yesterday awaited me today. But even so, I'm sure it'll be fine. Plus, if I don't go today, I think it'll cause things to get even more complicated.
そういう状況だからこそ、少し離れた方がよくありませんか？ But don't you think it's better to keep a distance in this sort of situation?
Well, thinking about it, I already went through similar situations in junior high many a time.
ごめんなさい。Oh, well, I'm sorry.
And Kaede and I suddenly became friends one day in junior high. We ended up having to endure the same type of sea attack. Kaede has always been popular, and her devotion to others is as strong now as it was back then. Honestly, thinking about how my school life's gonna be from now makes my head hurt. But what will be, what will be, will be. That's all there is to say about it now. All things considered, I see no point in
確
worrying
かに
about
そう
it.
かもしれないですけど。You have a point, but...
Don't worry, if I were to die because of something like this, I would have been killed by your bodyguards a long time ago. As I stood up, I gave Kaede a pat on the head. Let's go!
でも、無理だけはしないでくださいね。Oh, yes, but please make sure you don't push yourself too hard.
I will. What are you, my mom? I'm kidding. With a new sort of awareness, we walked out of the house. Oh, Jesus.
かえちゃん、おはようございます。Oh, Rin Kai, good morning.
As if she had been waiting for us, Sia's lively presence appeared through the Japanese-style gate next door as soon as we stepped out onto the street.
今から行くところですか？よかったら一緒に行きましょう。Are you just leaving? If you don't mind, let's go together.
She was full of life and all smiles as usual. You seem to have a lot of energy. Were you up pretty late too,
あ
Sia?
れくらいならお父さんに付き合ってよく起きてますから。I'm used to accompanying my father through nights like that. 悪い男に騙されないよう今から慣れておけって。He told me to get used to it so I won't be fooled by a bad man in the future.
What kind of bad man? That's weird to say, but sure, I guess. Couldn't help but wonder if that was a valid reason to actively let your young daughter stay up late. As for me, I would sympathize more with the man who tried to fool her. Well, there's no guarantee he would escape with his life. Well, since I already forced my sluggish body to wake up this morning, let's go before we're late. Feeling the pleasant morning air, the three of us fell in line and began walking. Sia, do you already know your way to school?
1週間くらい前から引っ越しては来てましたから、人間界の知識とかいろいろ覚えるのに手間取っちゃいましたけど。
Oh, my hand.
Yes, it's almost been a week since I moved here, although there are some things about life here in the human realm that I still struggle with. それでなんですね。別世界から来られたっていう割には、それほど違和感なかったので不思議に思っていたんですけど。Oh, that reminds me.
Wait, no, that's not right.
I was wondering why you seem so comfortable even though you moved here from a different realm. この8年、一生懸命勉強してたんですけど、私、覚えるのは苦手だから。In the past 8 years, I did my best to learn, but I have a terrible memory.
She stuck out her tongue playfully at the confession. She looks very intelligent to me. Maybe because she was the king of the god's daughter, so it came as a surprise. But while it seemed like she'd learned a few things in a somewhat unusual way, it also appeared to be part of her charm. Although now that I'd met the king of the gods, I was starting to wonder where I even got the idea that gods were intelligent.
おい、シア、ちょっと待て。
Hey, wait up, Sia! A voice was suddenly heard from behind us. We looked back and saw the familiar giant man in a Japanese kimono. The sight that your brain cells refused to forget. I thought I'd heard on the news that morning about a huge drop in followers of a certain religion. I wondered if that was true. That moment I could confidently say, yes, it's true.
お父さん、どうかしたの？ Father, is something the matter?
どうかしたじゃねえだろう。お前らだけでいけるのか？なんでも人間界には不良とかいう犯罪集団がいるらしいじゃねえか。
What do you think you're doing? Is it safe for you to go out without guards? Or here in the human realm there are criminal groups called hooligans lurking about?
俺はもう心配で。なんなら今すぐ特殊護衛部隊を編成して 道行く怪しげな連中に片っ端から天罰を。
Ha! 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 It had me so very, very worried. I thought perhaps I would form a special escort unit who can call down divine punishment on any suspicious individuals.
まあ、大丈夫だよ。リンくんだって一緒だし。I'll be fine. Rin is with me now.
She looked at me wryly, following her example. The old God King also looked at me and smiled. I wouldn't count on
お
me.
う、リン殿。なかなか早いじゃねえか。感心感心。ぐうたら寝てるような野郎に男の野望は叶えられないからな。
Not that I'm not unreliable. I just picture the main character as a kind of flimsy guy. Morning, Rin. You're up early. Very impressive. Ha ha ha! It's impossible for one to fulfill the ambitions of a man's man if they're the type to sleep in. How dare you? Sleep is important. I wonder what exactly were the ambitions he wants me to fulfill.
もし何かあったらすぐにでも言ってくんな。生まれてきたことを魂の底から後悔させてやるからよ。
If something comes up, call me. I'll make them regret it from the bottom of their souls that they were born into this world. Don't you think that's a bit much? We're talking about normal commoners here.
おう、そうか。いけねえいけねえ。仇の衆を困らせたら神王の名折れだな。
Oh, really? Well, then, that's a different story. I'd be a terrible king of the gods if I disrespected my people. Never really heard of a respectful god myself.
もし仇でない連中に何かされたら遠慮なく言ってくんな。地獄なんてのはわざわざ死ななくても体感できることを教えてやんぜ。この拳でな。
Well, call me if a disrespectful bunch gives you trouble. I'll show them with my own hands that hell can be experienced without dying! Sure, of course. What was that snapping noise? That wasn't me. Wait, what? If something happens, we'll be sure to call you God King. Prayed for the day for that day to never come. If at all possible, I didn't want to be the accomplice to a murder.
三途の川の渡し船に乗ったつもりで、どーんと構えてくれや！
Very well, go forth then, and approach your day as if you were fiercely traversing the river Styx itself. Wait, are you Greek? What? His giant hand struck me so loud the sound of it rang through the streets. Knocked the wind right out of me. It confirmed that those muscles weren't just for show. Her destructive power was in accordance with their
いやー、
appearance.
しんちゃん。ずるいな。朝から楽しそうじゃないか。
Hey, Mr. God, you sly dog. Having fun already this early in the morning? With perfect timing, a voice resonated as if to deliver the final blow. I looked in the direction of the elegant voice, and sure enough, I saw an elegant man standing there.
いやー、りんちゃん。早起きは三問の得とはよく言った。すがすがしいね。
Hey, Rin, the early bird catches the worm, right? Refreshing, wouldn't you say? I didn't wake up that early. As always, he was the image of perfection. I'm sure he'd be an attractive man if he just kept his mouth shut.
いやー、表が賑やかなもんで、もしやと思ってみれば、まさしく大正解だったようだ。
Oh, I thought I heard a commotion outside and came to see what it was about, and it would appear that was the correct
メリネ
decision.
ちゃんのこともよろしく頼むよ。
Please look after Noreen as well. I think I remember his voice kind of being like James from Team Rocket? Is that what I was going for? Maybe? Kind of, sort of. It's kind of suave-ish. Maybe? I don't know. Right at that moment, the old Devil King spoke.
姉様、皆さんも。Good morning, Reen.
Irene gracefully appeared from the gate of her
おはよう
house.
ございます。And a good morning to everyone else as well.
She then smiled with a different type of elegance from Sia's and lightly bowed the head in greeting. Her smile was simply beautiful. It would make anybody blush.
おお、りんちゃんもやはりネリネちゃんの笑顔に一発 KO かい？
Rin, I see that you get knocked out by one glance at Nerin's smile. No, I hastily tried to cover it up, to which the old Devil King proceeded to happily
い
say,
や、構わないとも構わないとも。
It's not a problem. Not a problem at all. He struck me on the back enough to leave an autumn leaf pattern of red marks. He then went on to give me a powerful hug.
さあ、いつでもパパと呼んでくれたまえ。
God, no. I'm ready for you to call me Papa whenever you are ready.
マイさん。
Oh God, no. My son! Must have been around the vestibule. I must have been around the vestibule of hell at this point.
あ、悪いがそこまでだ。
Oh, sorry, but that's quite enough. Voice of disapproval interjected itself into the conversation. The old God King's arms reached out to forcefully pull me away from the old Devil King.
残念だが、リンドのはシアと結婚して新海を継ぐんだぜ。我
おい
々の孫を父親呼びはできねえだろう。
Ready? I regret to inform you that Rin will marry Sia and succeed the throne to the God realm. He's not in the position to call you his father.
いやー、残念だけれどこれだけは譲れないよ。りんちゃんにはネリネちゃんと結婚して魔界を継いでもらわないといけないわけだし。
We're sorry, but I can't let you have this one. Rin has to marry Nerine and succeed the throne to the demon realm.
おう。だったら今ここで蹴りつけてみるか。
Carrots? What? Kakarot? Oh, really? Then Whoops, I mixed those words around. Then shall we settle this right here, right
手っ
now?
取り早いかもしれないね。
That would indeed make things a lot simpler. Oh God, no. A pale blue ball of light appeared between their glaring faces. Although small in appearance, even I, a student with the worst grades in magic class, realized that a magic ball of incredibly high density was being formed in front of our eyes. Oh, that's me. I was like, wait, who's Reed? Because Narine's... my stupid brain's mixing things around. See, Narine, how much destructive power does that ball of light have? Knew I was going to get an unfavorable response, but I asked anyways. Wait, I clicked, wait.
確か、前に二人が喧嘩したときは。Let's see, when those two went at it last time.
She tapped her finger against her cheek and tilted her head in thought. Narine finished for her with a smile.
魔界の町が二つほど消滅しました。すでに誰も住んでいない町でしたけれど。Two towns in the demon realm vanished. Granted, they were already ghost towns at that time. 消滅 vanished?
Wait. Are you serious about to... Are you seriously about to start an Armageddon here in the middle of the neighborhood? Trippy on my words there actually helped. This wasn't funny at all. I regret to tell you that I'm not thinking of marrying anyone right now!
今現在付き合ってるやつでもいるのか
Well, are you seeing anybody at the moment? No?
美しいお嬢さん。あなたは凛ちゃんのことをどう思っていらっしゃいますか
And what of you, beautiful young lady? What kind of feelings do you have for Rin?
私は。
Stop, Kaede is my childhood friend. Don't go getting any funny ideas!
おいおい、そいつはいけねえな。こんなべっぴんさんと一緒に住んでて手を出さないなんて、それこそ失礼ってもんだろう。
Yeah, shoot an arrow through her heart, Rin. Look, how unfortunate. The childhood friend never gets the guy. Oh, poor Kaede. Wait a minute! That's not good either! You're living with such a beauty and not making any moves? Now that's just disrespectful if you ask me!
まったくだね。まさか凛ちゃん男色じゃないだろうね。
Well, good evening. You're not gay by any chance, are you? I was starting to feel totally indifferent about all of this. What did these people want anyway? Felt like I'd used up all my energy for the day before I even got to school. The term a rough road ahead seemed a wonderful match right about
な
now.
るほど。
Oh dear
それは
God.
幸せだったね。
That was a real big jump. Okay then.
I see. You must be so happy.
Did you even listen to a word I said?
もちろん聞いてたさ。
Of course I did.
Then your train of thought is pretty
試
damaged.
験の平均点数 96.8。バーベナ学園の頭脳とまで言われる俺様に言うセリフじゃないね。
My test average is 96.8%. There's no way to talk to the leading mind at Verbena Academy.
And yet I've seen you in supplementary lessons here and there.
小テストをサボった程度で補習送りにする方がおかしいのさ。あんな何の得にもならない試験。受けているだけ時間の無駄だろ。
It's not right to send me to those just because I ditched a quiz. I firmly believe that such things are nothing more than a complete waste of time.
We succeeded in jumping past? That's not... I don't think that's right. Past the school gates at the last minute, right before the tardy bell. Strange, I thought for sure we left home with plenty of time to spare. Homeroom had ended peacefully, and I was talking to Itsuki, who sat in front of me, about all the commotion that happened in the morning. Tell me, which part of my story are you envious about?
リン、まさかとは思うけれど、自分が不幸だなんて思ってないだろうね。
Rin, I shouldn't have to ask this, but you're not unhappy at all, are you?
Of course I'm not.
バーベナ学園のプリンセス、楓ちゃんにあそこまで尽くされているだけでも、犯罪級の幸せ者だっていうのに、今度はシアちゃんとリンちゃんだ。
Kaede, the princess of Verbena Academy, is completely devoted to you, which naturally makes you the happiest man alive. And now you get Sia and Rina as well.
三世界のプリンセスにあそこまで思われて、それが幸せじゃなかったら、なんだって言うんだい。
You're loved by the princesses of the Three Realms. How could you not be happy?
Yeah,
ま
but...
あ、友人を見殺しにするのも寝覚めが悪いから教えておいてやるけどね。シアちゃんとリンちゃん、早々に親衛隊が結成されたよ。
Well, I hate to see a good friend die, so let me tell you something. There's already teams of bodyguards for Sia and Rina.
What? Felt all the color immediately drained from my face.
当然、元からあった楓ちゃん親衛隊 3K も健在。まあ、若干数、他の親衛隊にくら替えしたのもいるらしいけど。
Of course, Kaide's bodyguards are still active as well, although I hear some of them have switched factions.
Kaide's bodyguard force. Knights of the Kissy Kaide was more like a new religion. Jesus. Oh god, they're serious. They have alliteration. Their slogan was, I can sacrifice my life for Kaide, and the crew of lunatics surely acted that way. By now, they had calmed down quite a bit, but they gave me a hard time the previous year.
で、新たにシアちゃん親衛傭兵団 3S と、リンちゃん突撃護衛隊 3R が作られた。
So Sia's bodyguard force, the sexy Sia soldiers, oh Jesus, no. And Rena's bodyguard team, the Arena's, that's the worst one out of all of them. The Arena's Randy Raiders, don't interrupt me, have newly formed.
I don't really want to know where they got those names from.
賢明だね。多分正解だから。まあ、あえて同じアルファベットで揃えるあたりが、ちょっと奥ゆかしいかな。
You're right, you're better off not knowing. But I have to admit they're getting pretty good at thinking of alliterative names.
They probably just wanted the names that could be abbreviated at all with the same letter.
とりあえず、リンが校内三大危険組織のブラックリストトップにいることは間違いないんだから、長生きしたかったら、せいぜい気をつけることだね。
Anyway, Rin, you're blacklisted now by 3 dangerous organizations. So if you want to live long, you better watch
席替えで窓際になったら、真っ先に交代してもらうことだよ。狙撃しやすいから。
If you end up next to the window when the next seat change happens, you should trade with someone. Avoid being an easy target for snipers.
まったく、両家の父親にまで公認なんて、最大の難関を最初からクリアしてるじゃないか。腹立たしい。
Geez, you're even approved by both of their fathers. You've already cleared the hardest obstacle. It's so upsetting.
なんていうか、他人の幸福見てると、自分の幸福吸い取られるみたいでムカつくんだよな。
Whoops. Hopefully, I think that was just my controller. Didn't mean to unplug that. I'm gonna pause and check the... Okay, good. Still... Wait. Let me... Wait. Okay. Seems to be going still. I need to finish up. Hopefully we hit a kind of a stopping point.
How can I put it? Seeing someone else be happy, it feels like it's sucking up all my chances at happiness. It's so frustrating.
You really seem like the type to keep your money in a Swiss bank.
Hey!
Poke poke. The person sitting behind me tapped my back. What is it, Mayumi? I look back, not even bothering to hide my exhaustion. Mayumi, on the other hand, had a truly happy smile on her face.
七味林、神にも魔王にも凡人にもなれる男。どこかしらね。
Rin Tsushimi, the man who can choose to be a god, demon, or an average human. What do
こ
you
のフレー
think?
ズ、なんかかっこいい気がしない？
Doesn't that phrase have a good ring to it?
Please don't say that so readily. Although it was still before lunchtime, the cafeteria was relatively busy. Those who that was weird. Those who prioritized things besides breakfast and those who simply didn't eat enough in the morning, no matter the reason, there seemed to be a healthy demand. After I inserted a coin in the vending machine, I pressed the button for milk. Huh? I feel like... Reached down to pick up my milk. That's when I noticed them.
りんちゃん
Okay. I thought... I don't know. I think... how... I feel like another route is possibly coming soon. Well, but I should probably save it about here. Yes. So, that'll be all for now. We shall continue this. Sure, I guess. I don't know. I just want to go back to the menu. Escape? Yes, there we go. Okay, good. So that'll be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know all your thoughts on all that stuff I mentioned in the comments. I know this isn't getting too many people watching, but I enjoy it. Like I've said in plenty of other videos, I don't plan on stopping until... You shut up, you stupid Xbox. I don't plan on stopping any series until I've finished it. So, at the bare minimum, we're going to get through one of these routes. We'll have to see, I guess, from then on if I want to do at least one other or two others. I don't know. We'll see. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day and evening. And until next time, whatever it is I may do, I hope to see you then. Farewell.